In 18 hours and 6 minutes, the West Virginia event and Colorado event will restart. I have all the cars. I just ran out of time. I think a lot of people ran out of time. I think, in my opinion, they either realized that they can get more money out of people and or it was unfair to have the races so short with so many new cars. I don't have a Buick, so we'll get an opportunity to see me get a car and then attempt to put fusion parts on it and everything else because it is a new car. Same thing with the Pontiac. I have some Pontiac parts in preparation. While the original race was going on, in preparation, I started building Pontiac GTOs because I have access to one of those. And at least I can build that car from Legends, build it all the way up, and then turn around and strip those cars to get fusion parts. But other than that, I don't have any other Pontiacs. This is a doable race. Now it's a doable race. Before it was a really tight race, and literally, I was on the last race in the West Virginia event, so that's one of the reasons why I was so really upset about the entire thing. It was really started off bad with the wrong car, and then everything else just got better, but still at the very end, I was kind of screwed. So we should be able to finish this race here at this point. Fingers crossed. But we will have to burn more fusion parts. We will have to also build up the last car that was never put into this race, which is the Captive, the Ridge Brothers Charger. So for the guy who was asking, how can they get that car? In theory, that car should be coming back, and you should be able to retrieve that vehicle in the game. So, thumbs crossed, fingers crossed, or whatever, you're going to be able to get that car. Again, the Buick is a car that technically should not have ever existed. It's like, how do you sell a high performance car to old people? It's a Buick. I mean, it's a Buick. As a former Buick owner, I own the Buick. I had a Buick Century 2-door coupe, baby. I had so many dreams for that car, but it was such a bad car. Car was horrible. I think I had the 3600 engine. It's one of the few times where my car actually failed on the highway. I was on I-20, and it overheated, and I took it to the dealer, and the dealer was like, "It'll cost you $5,000." I'm like, "It's $1,000 car." They're like, "Yeah, it'll cost you $5,000 to fix everything that's wrong with it." I'm like, "This is actually a good deal." Back then, that was actually a good deal. Now, I think that 5 would turn into 10 real fast. But yeah, I had so many dreams for that car, but when you realize what's under the chassis of the one I had, not this right here, it was a piece of crap. What I had, this right here, is totally different. This is basically a souped up Regal. It's basically a souped up Regal with a turbocharger on it or a supercharger or something like that. In 18 hours and 3 minutes, we will have the opportunity to race Colorado, and we'll have the ability to race West Virginia at least one more time and have the second opportunity to get our hands on those two vehicles. I don't know if I'm going to go live or not, but I'm going to do my darnest to make sure that I acquire these two cars.